この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo here for Fire Force, or Enin no Shobutai. We're on episode 22, and there is one and pretty much only one thing that's been set up for this episode, and that is the big ol' fight. It's a big ol' fight, and it's the main thing that we've been building up to for this entire season. So Sho, Shinra, super speed or teleportation or time stoppage or something about slipping between universes versus he lights his feet on fire. Who's gonna win? Probably the main character. Okay, cool. One thing that I want to say before we actually get into this is something that a couple of people in the comments have pointed out to me, which I feel really stupid for not having picked up on. The set of lines about something that humanity has always feared, where there's lots of fire and power and potentially, you know, devils to make deals with. Hell. Yeah, that makes good sense. I don't know why I never thought of that. I guess to some extent I was thinking like, oh, there's going to be some kind of pseudoscientific explanation for all the things that are going on with the literal devils incarnating and burning people into cinders and stuff. No, the hell thing makes a lot more sense. That makes good sense. It also makes sense in a sort of deal with the devil kind of way. How else would they get unlimited energy and save the world except if it were actually what would be the Mephistophelian? That's it, Faustian. Faustian bargain. No, Mephistopheles is the demon in Faust. Faust is the one who makes the bargain. If it were a Faustian bargain where that's what's on the paper, but if you read the fine print, it says, yeah, but we're also going to take over and sort of, you know, burn everything and destroy the world. Oh, cool. Good. We got a fight. We're going to see how this fight goes. Shinra is probably not going to be able to convince Sho to not do things, so he's probably going to have to kill him. If he doesn't end up actually killing him and does convince him to not do things, that'll be nice, or terrible writing. I'm not sure yet. It'll depend on how it happens. Let's see how this fight goes. So, I've got episode 22 of Enin no Shobutai up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description. Timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy with the timer-based version, you can do that. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Will we get another repeat or new information? Ow, my eardrums. Maybe turn the volume down a little bit. It's a repeat, right? Yeah. Yeah. Revelations. Oh, hey, face changer, buddy. Quite effectively. Wahahaha. Hmm. How may, Who dat? Why don't we get to see her eyes? Crown? Crown of Madnessy. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Magic? Magic. Yep. And who's that? Standing behind you right now? Is that the evangelist? Uh-huh. And it's got horns. Uh-huh. That's Lucifer. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's Satan. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. The horns under the hood? The whole hooded identity thing? Yeah, okay. Angelic? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Haumea. And she said she has an Adola burst? So that scene when he linked with Iris, it wasn't Iris, was it? It was her. That's why we can't see her eyes now. Because we're holding that for later. Is she related to Iris in some way? Maybe. She doesn't show up in the OP. I just want to find out more about the evangelist now. Yay. Will he speak? Nope. Okay. Was he just standing there, staring off into space this entire time? Alright, we got a sword. Yet. Yeah, okay. You gotta learn how to glitch soon, buddy. What would the opposite be? Superheating things on a subatomic level? Trying to figure out how that would allow him to, like, glitch through time and space. Shit. Is his suit battle, like, cut resistant? No? Maybe? No, apparently not. What? I mean, you just got stabbed in the spine. You alright with that spine stabbing? You're fine? Yeah, okay. We're getting glitchy with the music. Thanks, Victor. Ooh. So, wait, can it be cut or no? It doesn't matter. Because most of these times, it's like he's hitting him with a baseball bat. I guess it's a clash between the desire for the swordsman aesthetic and the actual, like, he would kill him with every one of those strikes. Hmm. That's the Satan. Eh. Ow. Ooh, that's a cut. Man, that is the best cut we have had in episodes. Sure. Uh, he now has half a head. That's... What? Is he hitting him with the flat of the blade? What? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I assume that's how it looks in the manga panels. It's pretty cool. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, shove it in there. Wait, that phrasing. Let's get graceful then. Okay, that was with the back of the blade. You need a secret technique, buddy. Oh, Jesus. He's an idiot. Hmm. Hmm. Cool. Oh. Yep. Yeah, you're a grinning weirdo. You're everything. We're building to it. Hmm. Changing the state of matter. Whoop, whoops. Banished myself to the Shadow Realm. My bad. Where are you? He's plasma. He's particulate. So it is the exact reversal of what Sho's doing. What was that? Did he? Oh, okay, just that. Nerves in my nerves. Who dat? Oh. Lieutenant Priest on Yango. Oh, of the first. Eh? What are you trying to keep hidden from him? He's nowhere, and or all around you. As soon as you do... I kind of overshot that time. Yeah. Yeah. He's superheating himself at a subatomic level. It's not speed so much. It's more like an odd form of teleportation, of deconstruction and reconstruction. Interesting. Baka. But he's not exceeding the speed his individual particles are. Yeah. 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 Force of will, I guess? Indeed. Superheating. Sure. Satan. I'm gonna go with Satan. Too late. Ooh, this is a cool track. No. No, you haven't. You sure? Sure. Sure. Nah. Let him fight. Yeah. That's a great face. Well, shit. This is very JoJo's in a weird way. Never mind, he's glitching through it. Perfect counter. Hmm. Sure. Now it's a fight on. Oh, that time he actually cut him. That was cool. The blood stopped for a moment, then fell. Cool. Unfortunately, this creates DBZitis, which makes for unsatisfying fights. Yeah, that's the problem. We gotta show it at their speed. Huh? Glitch, glitch. Well, you are. Alright, I dig the banter. You deserved that one. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know about that, buddy. You appear to be bleeding out. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You won't be able to put it back together. Yeah. That sounds bad. Oh, geez. True. Oh, we're building to the end, aren't we? Truly a fucking devil. Oh, glitch in the eye. I have a feeling he'll be okay. That's a pretty badass design. A brother's determination. Okay, well. Set up for our finale, which apparently is going to be a two-parter special thingy coming out in 2 weeks. Cool. That's actually Satan, right? Thanks, Reen, for that one. Actually Satan. Hanjikai? Smiles. Hey, that's our main character's thing, isn't it? Yeah, kinda. Okay. This was a competent episode. This was fine. There's some pseudoscience-y bullshit going on here for sure with the whole speed of light thing. No, using heat in precisely the opposite way that Sho is, where Sho is reducing the heat of the surrounding area, and we see that it has a bit of a backlash and that he begins to freeze. Shinra is apparently doing the opposite, just pumping shitloads of energy into himself at a extremely low level and accelerating all the particles so that they just like break away from each other and can't form bonds and all that jazz. And kind of just phase changing the state of matter that he is. Yeah, sure. All right. The whole going faster than the speed of light. I mean, no. That causing a black hole. I mean, maybe. I don't really know. Handwave, it doesn't matter. It's pretty cool. It's a cool idea, and we finally figure out what this glitchiness that we see in the OP actually is. And of course, that's why we have to have Victor in the area on scene to be able to analyze all this stuff, and that works. There's one little like odd thing about this whole fight, I think, and we can handwave it in a couple of ways. One being that Shinra, I'm sorry, that Sho needs Shinra alive and so is not attempting to strike him vitally, when he has multiple opportunities to do so, and moreover actually hits him with his sword multiple times. We actually see, I think multiple times, him hitting him with the blade of the sword and it not cutting. We can handwave it as saying like he's using the flat of the blade or the back of the blade most of the time or whatever, and that's why it's functioning more like a baseball bat in that it's hitting him and sending him flying instead of cleaving through him as it would. It strikes me as a hand-wavy thing by the author. The author wants Sho to have this swordsman, boyish samurai knights templar type of aesthetic, but if you were to actually go all out and attempt to cut Shinra, he would kill him like that, before Shinra could like come into his own and gain his powers and all that stuff. It just strikes me as a clash between the aesthetics that the author wants for this character and the way that the author wants this fight to play out. And it's a type of plot contrivance that is pretty easy to overlook. Like, we don't have to get caught up in it, and I don't want to get caught up in it. It's just very slightly distracting from the rest of the fight. Now, the rest of the fight itself, again, is what I would call competent. It's interesting. The whole idea that Shinra is treating this as though it's a game when it's clear that his life is on the line and that the stakes are absolutely quite high, at least for him and his care for his little brother, it's interesting. It's very on brand for Shinra. Yeah, it's fine. Now, there are two cuts that I found impressive in this, and this is one of them. We go from this cool turning around, and I won't call it background animation because it's not. It's just a digital background that's not as impressive as like full-on background animation. I do hope we get some more interesting background animation, but we're just moving along a floating plane. This cut, though, where he actually is synced up with the ground moving relatively well and doing this stumble, especially the focus on the way his weight shifts around. I'd be interested in knowing who did this cut because it's good. It's good, and then converting all of that into a slide and then bringing himself to a stop. This is a good cut. I like this cut. I like it a lot. Speaking of cuts, immediately after this, I think we get this moment, which is pretty damn cool. I will admit that the whole idea of fracturing reality into a sequence of manga panels and just shattering everything, pretty cool looking. This looks pretty fucking cool. Severed universe, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the other time is when it's happened, and he discovers that he can Adola link into his world, his reality. Cool. I do hope that we focus on like the character's perspective of the fight going forward, because it's clear that there's going to be some more fight going on. I hope that we focus on the character's perspective, because if we don't, then we end up with what I called during the reaction DBZ-itis, which is your characters are moving faster than the eye can perceive, and so you just have like flashes of light going on. And yeah, it creates the effect, but it's not as visceral or as much fun as watching like good old-fashioned fisticuffs, which is effectively what has been created by the fact that they can both operate in this stop time universe place. So I hope we see more of it from that perspective than from the outside perspective. If we do, then I'll waive any like complaints that I have about it, because it's a good way of showing us, without having to show it to us each time, that they're moving way faster, and then we can show the fight itself as though it's just good old-fashioned fisticuffs, with the knowledge in our minds that, oh, they're moving like super duper fast, and it's super cool. Nice. Other aesthetic choice that I really like is actually the whole aesthetic of this hellscape world place and the evangelist himself. Hot damn, that is cool looking. It's Lucifer, right? That's actually Satan, right? Like, that just makes sense, doesn't it? Angelic halos, gold, white, cross symbolism, aligned itself with the church, has horns, but covered by a veil of shining, luminous white. That's Lucifer. That's actually Satan. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. Which means that the whole turn people into infernals is an analog for corrupt the souls of the pure, to an extent, right? That's the whole goal of demons and devils and things of that nature. An inability to directly influence our plane of existence, but an ability to sway the hearts of men and cause them to do bad things. It does seem that somehow, I guess via Amaterasu, this hell world of flame is sort of leaking into our world as well. I definitely want to know more about this than this little tease, but it all lines up pretty well with a Christian symbolism of hell. And then that lines up pretty well with this being Lucifer, the angel turned devil, still appearing in his angelic form in order to sway the hearts and minds of men. The creepy smile really sells it for me. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm interested in this Haumea character as well, who seems to be like wearing a crown that covers her eyes. Wonder if there's any deeper symbolism to that. It's sort of reminiscent of Justice, the incarnation of Justice, the goddess with the blindfold on, but she does appear to be able to see or sense beyond whatever that crown thing is. And I wonder if it's intended to have any like crown of thorns-y symbolism. Maybe. Although we don't see any thorns. Some great Victor faces in the episode. Some other interesting moments, but the big focus is definitely on Shinra accelerating into the Shadow Realm and becoming super badass. And, you know, just gaining the power that he needs to actually see eye to eye with his brother even a little bit. So that's cool. And get some pretty classic stuff. Go through all the characters who will support you, use that as your strength, but in a slightly different way. It's an interesting take on it. Pretty cool. And then we've got this other thing brewing in the background with the guy of the first saying that he didn't want Shinra to find his way here. I wonder what there is and what they're trying to hide from him. Don't know. Don't know. There's that Victor face. That's some good stuff. Yeah, so all in all, a competent episode with some interesting moments and a couple of really cool cuts. I'm hoping that they pull out all the stops for the last couple of episodes, or whatever special it ends up being, and sort of just nail some visceral cuts. Really hit up some Symphogear, because I like some Symphogear. Anyway, this was a fun episode. Gets a thumbs up from me. That'll be a wrap for me. So I've been Teeaboo. This has been Fire Force, episode 22. Hope you enjoyed it as much or more than I did, and I hope to catch you next week when we or is it 2 weeks? I get to catch you whenever the next one airs. See you there. Peace.